Today is a blessed day indeed, and it's a testimony time for we to share to the people of the world the great things that God has done. So with me here is a daddy who got a child with zero sperm. Yes, with zero sperm, because God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He who gave Abraham a child at old age has given this daddy a child with no sperm counts. Now we are going to hear from him, and we'll see how God has used our Papa, Senior Pastor Chinedo Samuel, to reach out to this very soul and how God has blessed him. So here with me is our daddy, who will firstly make an introduction by himself. So daddy, what's your name?
My name is Tochukwu Tedus from Oboduku in Idato local government area of Imo State.
Wow. So daddy, you're highly welcome. So daddy, what was your condition? What happened?
Well, I got married on 19th November 2016. But after 8 months, there was no issue. We didn't have any child. So we have to go to the laboratory to check what is actually the problem. Then after the laboratory test, the doctor said, or called I and my wife and said, my wife is okay.
Wow.
But the problem is actually from me.
From you.
So he said, from the look of the results, that he doesn't think that I will get a child because there was no sperm for the child.
No sperm at all.
No
count.
No
nothing.
count, no count. So he said he's afraid that it is only God that can even intervene on my own case.
Yes, only God.
So after that, I was highly devastated, and I don't even know what to do.
So daddy, when you came to church, what happened? How did everything begin here in Living Olive Church headquarters?
Well, when we came to the church on a Sunday, that was actually on September. Okay. So I came to the church, and while the man of God, Senior Pastor Chinedo Samuel, was preaching, he said, there are 2 people here in this church, and it seems they are suffering from the spirit of infertility. So he said, if you are the one, please come out. Then actually that day I came with my lab result.
Wow.
So when I came out, the other brother also came out. We brought out our results, and he said, 2 of you should go to the altar of sacrifice upstairs and then drop your result and then come back. So that's how we went there and also dropped our results at the altar of sacrifice, and we came back.
Wow. Ha, you see? Please, viewers. Now, another thing I would love to say is how people have faith when they are approaching God. Okay, he actually came into the church, into Living Olive, with his lab results. It actually meant that he was expecting something in exchange. So, and truly, God met him at that point in time, and God exchanged that result for a miracle child that he's carrying now. But let's still go on and hear him. So how long did everything start changing? How long did things start happening? Because obviously something happened.
The lab results, which I submitted on September, then on November, when the man of God was having his birthday, on the 6th of November, so he said he was going about and was laying hand on people. So when he came on my own turn, he placed his hand on my forehead, and I felt under anointing. And as of that moment, I felt that something left my body. So after that, on 21st of December 2017, so when we were on the church, we had what is called the crossover night. Yes. So after the crossover night, the man of God, as I was trying to go home, he just looked out through his gallery, and he said that somebody should call this guy that is going. So when he called me, he said I should come upstairs. When I came upstairs, he laid his hand on me, and he prayed for me and said, it seems we are passing through so many things, but I'm praying for you now that from this time onwards, whatever you have lost all these past years, you must regain it this month. So after that, I went home. Then on June, my wife went also to that altar of sacrifice. When she was there, the man of God, Senior Pastor Chijendo, he was there having handshake with all the people that came for the sacrifice. So when he got to my wife's turn, he placed her hand with her own and told her that you should go home and then have, and conceive. When she said that to my wife came out after the church. He said to me, "See what daddy told her." So I was highly happy. Then 2 weeks after this, my wife was sleeping, and two of us were sleeping together. She had a dream. And in that particular dream, she said the man of God was preaching. But later on, he said, "Ujunwa, come here with your baby." So as of that time, Ujunwa does not even know. That is my wife. She doesn't even know that she is already pregnant. Wow. So she was looking at the back, thinking that the man of God was talking to another person. But the man of God said, "Come here. Don't you know that you are pregnant?" So immediately she said that. The man of God said that. My wife now came up and knelt at the altar. And the man of God prayed for her, and said, "Whatever you have experienced, you will no longer experience it again. Your child will be complete." So immediately my wife went back to her seat. And after that, she woke up. Immediately she woke up, she did not even allow the money to break. She just tapped me and said, "Darling, see what I saw on my dream. That daddy prayed for me. And he said that I'm pregnant." So I was very, very surprised. That particular morning, I went to the chemist and bought a pregnancy testing kit. Yes. And the following day, I asked her to get her urine, and we tested it. Lo and behold, the result was positive.
That's results. See, that's what faith does. People, viewers, I want everyone to understand that God still reaches out to people. Like, I want us to stretch out our faith from wheresoever you are. Distance is not a barrier. Whatsoever it is you have in your heart, whatsoever burden it is you have, God is bigger than whatsoever it is that you are facing. Like, I'm even shocked myself of how all those things are just happening, and I get blessed by it every day. And I also hope that you're blessed by it. So, obviously, here is Daddy with the miracle son. Please, can we see his face a little bit? Let the viewers view. No. So, look at him here. Just a boy of maybe 2 years or so.
Not up to 2 years.
Okay, not up to. Wow. Just a beautiful baby that God has given to him with no sperm count. There is nothing impossible with God. What words do you have for our viewers? Because so many people out there in the world has issues, maybe issues like yours, or maybe illnesses, poverty, yoke, or being oppressed by whatsoever. What words of faith, of encouragement do you have for other people, so they will know that what's happened to you is from God, and it could also happen to anyone who can stretch out their faith to God?
Actually, before now, I was one of those that doesn't believe in anything miracle. Okay. But the first time I came to this church, I saw so many things happening. What I said to myself is that if what is happening here is actually real, let it happen to me. And actually, it happened to me. So I'm asking all the viewers now that anytime you have challenges, just depend on God. Do not depend on any man. Depend on God and call upon him. He will actually see you through your problems.
Thank you so much, Daddy Tochku. It's so nice having you to share your testimony with us and with our viewers. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir. So, our viewers, you have heard from what our last testifier, Daddy Tochku, just said. Indeed, God is awesome. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He who gave Abraham a child at old age is still able to do much more, exceeding abundantly, only if you can reach out your faith to him. Even the Bible said, if your faith is as little as a mustard seed, it would move mountain. God is alive. God is able to save those who are oppressed of the devil. God is able to heal those who have been, down with so many illnesses, God is able to give breakthroughs, encounter whatsoever it is you think is your problem. God is alive, very much alive. God answer prayers. I am again Egwezine, and I'm reporting live from Living Olive International. Do not forget to like, subscribe to our channel. There is a bell somewhere up here. Just click on it so that whensoever we drop a video, you'll get notified by it. Thank you.